Y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different, if for no other reason we have new hair to discuss. As maybe you've surmised by the title, this video is just a little crazy for me to film. In a nutshell, about a month ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, which is still pretty crazy to say out loud, I must admit. So yeah, a little over a month ago it happened. I turned 40 last year. A few months ago I had a weird rash on my boob and went to go check it out. I currently am a nurse in radiation oncology, and instantly your mind thinks the worst thing. So I went to the doctor, got it checked out. There was nothing noted on exam. But pretty much she told me, hey, listen, you're 40, it's time to get a mammogram. Let's just do that and, get it done. Sure, why not? No big deal. Went and got that done. Long story short, had a couple mammograms, had a couple biopsies. Turns out I have breast cancer. Part of my treatment plan will include first chemo, and then surgery, and then radiation. It's just a little nutty to say out loud. In the meantime, I've been dealing with it as best as a person can, hearing the most shocking news ever. So initially you guys saw, maybe you didn't, I hope you did. If you haven't seen any other videos, welcome. Sorry. But also if you've seen any of my most recent videos, I recently had my hair shaved on one side, really long on the other. And that was kind of my my way of kind of taking control of the impending hair loss that I will have with chemo. So you will see some new and different things on my channel, including some wig reviews, so stay posted for that. But in the meantime, I figured it would be good for me to take control of what was going on as best as I could with the little control that I have in this situation. And I decided to first shave one side of my hair, which I will tell you, I got a wee bit of flack about from a couple people who meant nothing but good things. But it was just something that I needed to do. So in that same vein, I decided to get it all cut. Little mohawky situation. I have a little bit back there to show off. I actually started chemo last week. So today is technically day 8 of my chemo regimen. I have been insured several times by my lovely chemo nurse that I have approximately 21 days before the hair goes. So I decided I would do something fun in the interim. So that is what we have here. I think it's cute. I think I like it. It's definitely different in the sense that I haven't had it this short in years and years and years. I did go really, really short years and years ago before I went natural. So I'm not completely new to the situation, but it has been a while since I've truly felt my scalp in the back of my head. I'm just saying. So either way, there's that. So yeah, I started chemo last week. It is an interesting sensation. A couple things have been interesting on this journey thus far. I went through fertility preservation, which is a lot, but was successful. So I was pretty excited about that. But the process is fairly intense, but it was all worth it in the end because I can kind of take that piece of what am I doing about children in my life off the table for the moment and kind of focus on getting better. So there's that. What else have I done? I got a port to place my chemo, so they don't have to stick me with an IV or place an IV every single time. They can just access my port in order to deliver the chemo that way. So that was better than I envisioned, and I definitely didn't want to do that, but so glad that I did right now. So there's that. What else have we been up to? Bunch of tests, bunch of doctors, lots of tears. It's a little crazy. I should mention, if I know you personally and we have not had this conversation, it's not because I don't appreciate any little bit of love and happiness and blessings that you're giving to me. I know you are. I know you are. It's just that I've told this story so many times that I'm ready to tell a different one, you know, which I know I'll be telling this one for a while, but I can't. It's so many of y'all. It's so many of y'all, and I appreciate every one of you. But if I call all of y'all individually, because you folks will refuse to get in the same room. So if I called everyone individually, I would still be on the phone. So again, to those who are hearing this story for the first time, I do apologize, but at some point I have to get through the day and do something else rather than tell this story over and over and over and over again. That's definitely, again, not to discount how much I appreciate everyone. It's just after a while, sweet baby Jesus, you just gotta put some clothes on and go to work and do something else for 5 minutes, you know what I mean? So I definitely have been trying to take it easy and not do too much craziness. So I was just kind of resting and chilling today. So I am grateful to be here and be filming, and I definitely want to somehow incorporate my experience into my channel. With that being said, videos may be a little bit different from time to time depending on how I'm feeling, and also depending on, I might have something else to say that particular moment. So just bear with me, and hopefully they'll still be entertaining and informative, and at the very least, if they just help one other person, that would be great. So there's that. Along this journey, some interesting things have happened. I kind of mentioned that we went through the fertility preservation, and that was really had good outcomes. I honestly have been getting lots of good news despite the bad news. So things like biopsies were negative, and the fertility preservation was great, and you know, my insurance is working in my favor, you know, things like that. And my family and friends have definitely rallied to kind of help me out. Talking about that makes me cry. So they have been lovely. They do check in on me and make sure I have what I need, and are taking me to my appointments. A smarter person would have taken a thumbnail first. You know what I mean? That's me not thinking ahead. That's me not thinking ahead. So along this journey, some interesting things have been happening. Definitely have been getting good news along with initial crazy news. Things like I mentioned, fertility preservation went well. Biopsies are negative. Scans are negative for any, you know, distant disease. So all those things are really good. Some funny things have been happening along the way. When you go to your first appointment, you get a book, you know, lots of information tells you about chemo and kind of what to expect as you embark on this journey, particularly with the chemo portion. And there's a portion there that talks about wigs, and there's quite a few of local salons, if you will, or wig retailers that people have mentioned were great or had good reviews or what have you. Either way, they give you a list of resources to kind of go through to help you along your way. So my nurse practitioner had circled a particular place. She was like, hey, this place is expensive, but people really, really seem to love it, and it's such a good experience, and people just like it, and the wigs look great. And I'm like, okay, great. You know, it's in the city. Let's check it out. Because my thoughts were, let's make everything we can an event. You know, so I was like, well, we'll go have a wig consultation, and then we'll go to lunch, and it'll be great. And I wanted to vlog the experience, so brought my camera with, put on some cute clothes, was ready to go, put a little face on, and I was like, all right, let's do it. In the door, this lady, you know, she went to let me in because you have to make an appointment. She let me into her business, her place of business, and her first question was, were you taking pictures outside? Because I obviously had my camera, and it is on a massive tripod that just makes it easier for me to hold. And I said, no, I was hoping to vlog the experience. I mentioned to her in our previous conversation on the phone that I have a YouTube channel. And I was like, yeah, I was hoping to vlog while I was here. And she's like, oh, we don't do that. And I said, okay. Obviously it's her place of business and she is more than perfectly within her rights to tell me no. I just found it interesting because I did make an appointment to ensure my privacy. So I'm assuming other people who made an appointment did the same, but my appointment, I'm the only one in the salon. Like, they set it up that way so everyone's privacy is protected. So no one will be there but me, the people that I brought with me, my 2 girlfriends, and the people that work in the salon. So I found that interesting because I'm not sure what her reservation was, but it definitely wasn't that I was going to be invading someone else's privacy. But you know what? It's your business. It's fine. You don't want me to vlog. It's cool. So we tried on a few wigs. My friends were coming a little bit late. We tried on a few and they were like, not great. They were okay, but they weren't blowing my mind by any means. But it was an experience where it's one person there. They're going to fit wigs on you and show you different styles. And the whole point of this place is that it's going to be custom to your hair color, the way you style your hair, and you can purchase a human hair wig and it would fit comfortably and all these good things. It's a custom wig. So as my friends were coming in, I invited 2 girlfriends with. We were trying on one of the last ones. And it was exactly my hair color. It was a little bit longer than my hair, but it definitely just was pretty, it was pretty straightforward. Side part, very long, exactly the hair color. The fit seemed fine. And, she went on and on about the customization of this wig. And I was like, well, it's actually exactly my hair color. Like, my friends were, pretty surprised at how close it was to my hair, or how close it looked to my, to my original hair before I shaved the side of it, obviously. And she's like, oh yeah, well, we cut and we color and we do all this, but you're not, you don't need to color this one because it's my hair color. That's great. And she's like, well, we will cut it to your length. And I was like, actually, that's okay. You don't have to. In my mind, I'm thinking, because there's one person who cuts my hair. She cut this hair. She'll cut that hair. I don't know you people. Like, I don't trust y'all like that. You won't be cutting my hair. And not my wig hair either. And I was like, no, actually the length is fine. I don't mind going longer, so this is okay. And she was like, well, we'll take it to the workshop and we'll adjust the wig cap so it fits more comfortably, and we'll open up the wig cap so it's more comfortable on your head. And I'm thinking, well, you're fitting the wig over my hair in a wig cap. I'm not really sure if adjusting it now is the best thing, but I just kind of kept that to myself. And also I was thinking, I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video that will show me how to adjust a wig cap, but hey, we gonna pay you to do the work. That's cool, whatever. I said, well, all right, let's talk prices, because I know it's gonna be expensive, but if you want to just let me know how much it actually is, we can kind of go from there. She told me $2,850. And I about died because that was the funniest thing I heard all day. Now, I didn't laugh in her face. I was trying to keep it together. My girlfriend did immediately start asking a bunch of questions, which is why I brought her. Thank God for her. Questions like, is there a discount? Exactly. What is the price again? Like, we were all just taken so quickly by this number because I really wanted to ask the lady, do you have the internet? Like, for $2,850, I expect a Beyonce type situation that is undetectable up close. The lace on this wig, the lace was terribly uncomfortable. There was no pre-plucked hairline. The part wasn't plucked. I'm sorry, I feel like I have hair. The part wasn't plucked. It was really just okay. If I can find a picture of me in it, which, by the way, she did not want us to take pictures, but my friend was very persistent. She's like, how are we going to decide what we want to do if we don't have pictures to reference over lunch? Which was my sentiment exactly, but I was still in shock at the sticker price. And so if I can find a picture, I'll insert it here. I won't mention the name of the place because clearly she felt some kind of way about me filming in her place of work and her business, and that's fine. But I just couldn't believe it. Like, I just wasn't sure how you thought it was going to be okay to charge a person that. And I definitely understand that there's a particular population of women who just need the hair they had before they got sick, and they don't want to think about it, and they happily give this woman a credit card. But that woman is not me. That is not my journey. I can't understand what none of that was about. So we had a good laugh over that because that was intense. Now, I definitely know wigs can be pricey. Well, I'm learning. I'm learning that wigs can be pricey. But that was just out of control. Like, I just couldn't. This is my friend now who went with me. She wants to see my new haircut. I just couldn't understand that price. Like, I've been researching some higher end wigs to just kind of see what's out there. And I was looking at my Virgin Hair Fantasy, I think it's called, which I think Jackie Aina gets a lot of her wigs from, and they're gorgeous. And these wigs are pricier. They're $1,000, $1,200, possibly $1,700, but they're gorgeous. At least the pictures that I see, and every wig I see her in is just amazing. So I can see about $1,700 as a high-end price, but it's also going to be stunning when it's done, and also custom. I couldn't understand it. So that was a very interesting thing to find out. In the meantime, I'm still looking at different things. So again, like I mentioned, we will see some hair reviews on my channel. I actually filmed a couple already that I'll be posting, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video filmed for you guys. What else can I tell you? I've started treatment. My friends and family are great. I'm doing great. I'm a little tired today, but I think that's to be expected. Yeah, we got a new haircut. That wig lady was nuts. I think that's about it. I think you know just about all that I know, but I definitely wanted to share my story. Hopefully we'll edit some of this down because I was definitely just rambling on. So I think I hit all the high points. I guess the most important things are, number one, if you're of age, definitely get a mammogram. Don't mess around. Don't mess around. You know, reach out to friends and family for whatever you're going through, because they're clearly there for me. They will be there for you. Yeah, we're gonna do what it do and make all our appointments and do everything I'm supposed to so I can go ahead and get better. There is a massive vacation being planned for me and pretty much anybody who want to go. If you can buy a ticket, you can go, because we're all gonna need a lovely, lovely island vacation when this is done. There are some plans in the works, and you know, bear with me as I go through this journey. Like I said, there'll definitely be some videos that might be a little bit different here and there, but I definitely want to continue, you know, favorite videos and product reviews, and maybe we'll do a few more getting ready with me's. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do that. I don't know. I feel like I can improve on those, and I haven't figured out the best way to do that yet. But either way, if there's some spotty uploading, I'm just, you know, over here trying to get through. So bear with me. I mean, for the most part, I feel good. I feel like things are going okay. They're going as they should. We'll take the bumps in the road as we get them, if we get them. Maybe there'll be few. There'll probably be some, but you know, that is what it is. I'm currently still working, so working and dealing with this. I'm still going to try to have content up for you guys, because I really feel like this is going to be one of the things that continues to bring me enjoyment. So I want to keep doing it. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.